Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, with the largest crowds in college football assembled here. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going. Turn starts inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Offense will keep it on the ground here. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kurt. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side can do the same.
Into the yard here at third down to keep this opening drive going. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Important third down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And it's taken at the 45. Quick juke to get free. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. And the back now goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. There's a shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Patchett. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught on the outside. It's Amatova. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Running play called on third and short. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point goes up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Nittany Lions off. offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Get set.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Running back grabs it on the screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is... That screenplay, it's a solid gain for a 1st down.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat to the SEC.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return. Buck the pin. Sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He's looking deep here. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's running out of time here. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 15.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Yeah, you simply cannot hit the quarterback like that. He got caught red-handed. The Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. Defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone. They'll
come out throwing here to start the drive. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So second down after the incompletion. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. This one will be fair caught. Retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play.
Get set, get set. Alert, alert.
Give it to the back again. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Ringo, Ringo. Spider.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
On the
The
double.
Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Razor, razor.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
On the ready?
6th play of the drive coming up.
Here we go. Ready?
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Running back has it on a screen now. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real...
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Green 25.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty mark. So let's check out that. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play.
Got it.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Slam.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
On the set.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Cobra.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass not complete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Harden. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
2-9 Philly.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that...
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Ready,
Time for
set.
one more play here in the quarter.
Flex, flex, flex. Come on, set.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Brought down after the takeaway, a big play by the defense to end this quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Here we go.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Second down play coming up.
Cricket. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the
They're
set.
backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Out 55 weak.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. He's got it open. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Easy.
The shotgun handoff here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Ready up. Set. What?
Takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He'll head out of bounds after another big gain. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Incomplete as good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Get set.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here?
Here we go. Timber.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. Aside from the play, could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Freeze.
throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one. But it will set up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th, and he'll loft it to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Because I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Okay, ready?
2nd down after that previous play.
Set. Ready.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure buried the throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
Hornet.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Ready.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Black 24. Black 24. Here we go.
That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On the double.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Come on, set.
And the quarterback dropping back. And the receiver's got it. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Football comes out. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Takes a tackle on. He's got room. The freshman brought down after a nice run. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
On the ready.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play?
Cobra.
And the tailback's got it again. past the defender. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Important second down play coming up.
22, Spiders.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Amatova. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Ringo. Dino. Jackrabbit.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And this is going to be caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Incompletion sets up a second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. The next tip ball could be going the other way.
Back to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, LSU. This one is getting ugly.
Well, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Easy.
Back in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he will lose 10 yards on that carry. Good play by the defense. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out.
Set. Ready.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they've got him. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And the kick is good. They've had 3 points, but come up way short. That's how this ends. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.